Welcome to The Explainer. Have you ever read something and it just clicks? It really works? Well, today we're going to tear down a digital devotional to see what makes it tick. We're talking about how it's built, from its core message all the way to the digital strategy it's using to reach millions of people all over the world.
So right out of the gate, it hits you with this powerful quote. And look, this isn't just some random verse to start things off. No, this is the entire foundation for everything that's coming. It frames life's struggles as spiritual warfare. Think about what that does. It immediately raises the stakes, right? It creates this sense of urgency. It's basically telling you, hey, pay attention. This is a real battle, and you're in it.
All right, so how exactly does it pull this off? Well, we're going to break it down into 5 key parts. We'll look at the message itself, the weapons it offers for this warfare, then the call to action, the invitation to join up, and finally, the huge global ministry that powers the whole thing. Let's dive in. Okay, first up, the message. Any piece of communication that really connects, it has to start with a problem that people actually feel. And that's exactly what this does. It sets the stage by defining this specific spiritual battleground, and that creates an instant connection with anyone out there who's feeling overwhelmed.
Now, this right here is a really clever move. Check out how it defines oppression. It's super specific. It's not a psychological thing. It's not a social problem. It's a spiritual one. By framing your struggles as a battle against these supernatural forces, it logically sets itself up as the only place to find the solution. After all, you need a spiritual solution for a spiritual problem, right?
So, okay, the problem's been defined. You're in a spiritual battle. What now? You can't just leave people there feeling helpless. And it doesn't. It pivots right away and starts offering a really clear set of tools, or as it calls them, weapons, for the fight. And here they are. This is the arsenal. And notice what's going on here. These aren't just fuzzy feel-good ideas. They're presented as concrete, doable actions: praying, reading scripture, worshiping. This is honestly brilliant because it makes the solution feel totally accessible. It's empowering. It's basically a toolkit that anyone can pick up and use to break those chains of oppression we were just talking about.
All right, this next part is where things take a really critical turn. Up until now, it's been giving you information, but now it starts to ask for something back. This is the moment where it tries to shift you from just being a passive reader to become an active participant. So how does it do that?
Well, the call to action is super specific. It's not a suggestion, it's a step-by-step guide. And if you look closely, you'll see that each step is directly tied to one of those weapons we just saw. It's really a masterclass in making an idea actionable. It takes all the guesswork out of it and gives the reader a simple, clear path to follow, like right now.
But it doesn't just stop with those daily actions. It actually escalates the level of commitment with this prayer of salvation. This is the big one. This is the peak of the call to action. It's asking for a one-time, life-changing decision. It's a move that's designed to completely transform the reader's identity, from someone who just uses the tools to someone who is fundamentally changed by them.
And then, bam, right after that huge moment of commitment, the entire tone shifts. It's not demanding anymore, it's welcoming. This one little line is such a powerful piece of psychological affirmation. It officially marks that transition. You're no longer an outsider looking in. You're now an insider, a new member of the community.
So what happens next? You've made this commitment, you're part of the group. Now what? This is where the structure gets really smart. That very personal individual decision isn't the end of the road. Oh no, it's the beginning of a funnel. That personal commitment gets immediately channeled into a much bigger organized mission. And we're talking a huge mission. The goal isn't some vague idea like make the world better. It's a concrete, almost staggering number: 500 million souls. A number that big does 2 things at once. First, it shows incredible ambition, and second, it makes the new member feel like they've just become part of something historic, something world-changing. And they make it really easy to get involved. The devotional gives you these different options for how to contribute, which is just a classic, super effective engagement strategy. You can offer your time as a prayer partner, your skills as a volunteer, or your money as an investor. There's a spot for you, no matter what you have to offer. It just lowers the barrier to entry so anyone can feel like they can be a part of it. Okay, so you've got this massive global mission, millions of people. How in the world do you keep them all connected and engaged? Well, the answer is a pure 21st century strategy. You build a sprawling digital community. All the follow-up, the daily life of this ministry, it pretty much all happens online.
And just look at this list. This shows you exactly how modern this strategy is. This is way more than just a Facebook page, right? It's a whole multi-platform ecosystem, and it's designed to be everywhere its followers are. It weaves the message into their entire digital day, from daily declarations and midnight prayers on WhatsApp, all the way to short-form videos on TikTok. It is, quite literally, always on.
And finally, the whole thing kind of zooms out, and you get to see the true scale of this operation. It's not just a random collection of chat groups. This is a highly coordinated, international, and synchronized global outreach program.
I mean, this schedule is fascinating, isn't it? By laying out these coordinated prayer times across different continents and time zones, it really drives home its identity as a truly global movement. If you're a follower in Nigeria, or the US, or India, you get this feeling that you're part of something happening all at the same time, all around the world. And that creates this incredibly powerful sense of unity and shared purpose.
So what's the big takeaway here? This devotional is so much more than just a simple daily message. It's a perfectly engineered system. It pulls you in with a problem you can relate to, empowers you with a solution, asks for your commitment, and then channels that new identity into this massive coordinated digital community. It's really a powerful case study in how ancient beliefs are using the most modern tools imaginable to build global movements one click at a time.
Good day, beloved. Thank you for watching. If this kingdom message has blessed you, please like, comment, and share with someone today. Stay connected with God's servant David Felix Nwefulu by subscribing for more daily kingdom inspirations and turn on your notification button so you do not miss a word that strengthens your faith. God bless you.